The conference room was filled with polished confidence, sleek devices, sharp suits, and people who believed they were always one step ahead. At the far end of the table sat him. A single dad. Quiet. Focused. With an old, worn-out laptop that looked like it belonged in another decade. A few people exchanged amused glances. One even smirked. But no one said anything. Until she did. The CEO leaned back slightly, her eyes landing on his device. "Is that thing still working?" she said, her tone light, but cutting. A few quiet laughs followed. He looked up calmly. "It works," he replied. Short. Simple. She raised an eyebrow. "I'm surprised it hasn't crashed just from being here." More laughter. He didn't react. Didn't defend. Just placed his hands on the keyboard. "This meeting is about system security," she continued. "We're dealing with advanced threats." Her eyes flicked back to him. "I hope you can keep up." Silence. Then. "May I show you something?" he asked. She gestured casually. "Go ahead." Not expecting much. He turned the laptop slightly. Typed a few commands. Nothing flashy. Nothing dramatic. The room watched. Half interested. Half dismissive. Then. The main screen on the wall flickered. Once. Twice. Then changed. The company's secure system was no longer secure. Files appeared. Access panels opened. Restricted areas, unlocked. The room went completely silent. The CEO straightened instantly. "What did you just do?" she asked sharply. He didn't stop typing. Didn't rush. Didn't panic. "I entered your system," he said calmly. "That's impossible," someone muttered. He pressed one final key. And the screen displayed a message. Access granted. No alarms. No warnings. Just control. He looked up. Still calm. Still steady. "With this," he said, "someone could take everything." The CEO stood up now. No trace of mockery left. Only focus. "How long did that take you?" she asked. He closed the laptop slowly. "A few seconds," he replied. Silence hit harder this time. Because everyone understood what that meant. He wasn't showing off. He was proving a point. And suddenly, that old laptop didn't look so outdated anymore. The room stayed silent, but the silence had changed. It wasn't mockery anymore. It was realization. The CEO stepped closer to the screen, her eyes scanning the access panels he had opened. "This shouldn't be possible," she said quietly. But it was. Right in front of her. "Your system trusts the wrong things," he explained calmly. "Outdated protocols. Predictable patterns." He tapped the table lightly. "Easy to read. Easy to break." Someone in the room spoke up nervously, "Can you undo it?" He looked at them, then back at the screen. "I never locked you out," he said. "I just showed you the door was open." With a few keystrokes. Everything returned to normal. Files disappeared. Access closed. Control restored. No damage. No trace. Except the impact. The CEO turned to him slowly. "Why didn't you say this earlier?" she asked. He met her gaze. "I tried," he said simply. A pause. But no one was listening. That answer landed harder than the demonstration. Because it wasn't about skill anymore. It was about being ignored. She exhaled slowly, then looked around the room. No one spoke. No one laughed. "Leave us," she said. The team hesitated for a moment, then quietly exited. Now it was just the two of them. No audience. No pressure. Just truth. She walked back toward the table, her expression no longer guarded. "I misjudged you," she said. Direct. Clear. He didn't respond. Because he didn't need to. She continued, "Not because of your work. Because of what I saw." A brief glance at his old laptop. "And what you saw was wrong," he said quietly. She nodded. Yes. No defense. No excuse. Silence settled again. But this time, it felt like something was shifting. "What do you want?" she asked. He frowned slightly. "What do you mean?" "You've proven your point," she said. "You could walk away." A pause. "Or you could stay, and fix everything." He looked down at his laptop for a moment. Old. Scratched. Reliable. Then back at her. "I don't want titles," he said. "I don't need recognition." Another pause. "I just want to work where I'm heard." That answer changed everything. Because it wasn't about ambition. It was about respect. She nodded slowly. "Then stay," she said. "And you will be." Days later, the company's systems began to change. Quiet upgrades. Stronger defenses. Smarter structures. All built by someone who had once been dismissed. And the CEO? She watched differently now. Listened more. Spoke less. Because she had learned something no system could teach. Sometimes, the biggest vulnerabilities aren't in the code. They're in the way we judge people. And the man with the old laptop? He became the one person no one overlooked again. Not because he demanded attention. But because he had already proven. He didn't need it.